One of the easiest desserts you can make is an apple crumble. This apple crumble is so delicious, and to me it is healthy because it is mostly made of fruits. You can mix it however you like it, add different fruits, mix it up, and it's something that is so indulgent. If you want to learn how to make it, keep watching. Before you start anything, make sure that you preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, or that's 350 Fahrenheit. These are the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe. It is not a lot. Once you have fruits, butter, and a few other ingredients, you're good to go. I'll have it listed in the description box. The first ingredient is the apple. I use green, red, whatever kind of apple I find. The interesting thing is sometimes I buy apple in my house and everybody finishes it in one day. And then when I go back shopping and I'm like, oh, they really liked apples the last time, let me buy more. Nobody touches it. So anytime I have like leftover apples, this is the go-to thing I make. Sometimes I use apples, sometimes I use pears. So I use pear, apple, and I mix it with maybe strawberry or in this case blueberries. I like blueberries because it adds to the flavor and the color is also very, very vibrant. It just makes it look very, very nice. The next ingredient is our brown sugar. You need brown sugar because there's just a way brown sugar tastes that's going to make it good for this recipe. You also need white sugar, so we're going to mix brown sugar and white sugar. Next, we're going to use some cinnamon powder. This particular cinnamon powder is mixed with like extra sugar. That's why it looks like it's a lot. But if you have just plain cinnamon powder, that's all you need for flavor. I also use butter for this recipe. Please use good butter because it is going to affect the taste of what you're cooking. It can be salted or unsalted. Me, I use salted. The next ingredient is oats. Oats is going to give the crumble a nice crunch. And then all-purpose flour. That's all we're going to use to make this apple blueberry crumble. This is the part that I do not like. So you have to peel your apples and then cut them into little bits. When I'm making for the whole family, it tends to be a lot. So that's a lot of chopping of apples. Make sure that you cut the core of the apple out. In this bowl, I'm going to combine the oats, the flour, the brown sugar, and the white sugar, and I'm going to mix everything together. This is what is going to be the crumble topping. Next, I'm going to add the cold butter to the dry ingredients, and then it's easier to use your fingertips or your hands. Just rub the butter into the dry mixture and you see like it begins to look like breadcrumbs. So I like to mix it and then squeeze it so that it can make like big chunks of the crumble. To me, those huge chunks of crumble are my favorite part. Some people like it like less crumble, but I like these really chunky crumble. So just continue to do that until you're satisfied. In a saucepan, I'm going to add the apples All I'll be adding in this saucepan will be the apples, the cinnamon powder, and then the brown sugar, and I'll just cook it for about 6 minutes until the apples have softened. I really hope you try this recipe for your kids. They are going to absolutely love it because mine do. You can find recipes like this in my children's cookbook. It has loads and loads of recipes that children absolutely enjoy, and I don't talk about it enough. You can download it through the link in my description box, or you can search on Google Little Big Bite Cookbook. Also, you can check our website, Little Big Bite Co., where you find free children's recipes and resources that you can use. If you're always stressed out thinking of what to put in your children's lunchboxes, we also have a newly launched lunchbox planner. It has everything that you need to plan your children's lunchboxes and make it fun. It will be in the description box as well. Next, I'm going to be adding the blueberries. It doesn't have to cook or melt. I'm just adding it to mix everything together. I love this pan because it can go from the cooker to the oven. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to, sprinkle my crumble on top the fruit and then transfer it to the oven. And remember, the oven is preheated, so immediately the pan comes in, everything starts cooking, and it gets ready between 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, this is what our crumble looks like. You guys, it was so delicious. You can have it with custard or yogurt or ice cream. My kids love it with ice cream, but I love it with yogurt, and it is so delicious. Perfect for rainy days, perfect for cold seasons. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, tag me and leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.